Yeah, I'm excited, dude.
Dude.
It'll hold us over until 2 a.m., right? So.
Yeah, exactly.
But looks like we got Heimer turrets helping out with the red buff. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good start there. But they did give a first blood. Who was it that gave a first blood there? Was on the Gangplank. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean,
the scary part is the kill going to the Vlad. The two people you don't want the kill to go to for was the Vladimir or the Karthus because
and then it went of course.
Pairs. You just don't want to see them get that early. The whole point is that they're going to be not so good early on, so you're hoping that you can take advantage of it. But if you just give them 300 gold to start the game or 400 gold to start the game, could be extremely interesting.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. And I mean, Gangplank losing a life, not a big deal. He's going to be on an island by himself up there.
Yeah.
I don't think top lane has changed so much where it's not an island anymore.
Yeah, no, it's still pretty much an island.
There's no bridge that can go to that island.
There's just this river here that everyone ignores. But we're seeing a little bit of trade going on in the bot lane as well as over to the mid lane. CS advantages right now are in favor. Early on, obviously, right now for the bot boys. We'll see you there. NZBB Ninja looking to make a play. He's going to land a hook onto the Heimerdinger. The Ignite's going to go down as well. They're going to try to flash in for it. They're going to succeed. Iron 4 ADC. He's going to pick up the second kill of this game.
Nautilus hook, you got to watch out for it, especially when a Heimerdinger, you don't want him to get nice and close, right? You want to be as far away as possible.
Yeah. So there we go. A little bit of trade going on the top lane. And now here comes an early Karthus gank. While not the best ganker in the world, that slow does hurt quite a bit there. To potentially see if Oleg Supreme is going to be able to follow up there. This is probably the best line for him to gank, actually. But Puglife Yo almost turns that around and makes a 1v2 kill, but they're going to be able to back up there. That's what I was saying earlier. With Karthus, pretty much you just ignore the map for a while.
Yeah, but he puts pressure, right? He doesn't need to kill. He just puts a lot of pressure. He's taking a lot of damage. Gives his laner a little bit more to work with, right?
Yeah. But like I was saying, like that Jax lane is maybe the one lane you can possibly gank.
Yeah.
Because Jax brings his own CC if you're able to get in there. You slow him down, maybe Jax catches up. But in that case, good job for Puglife Yo to really escape that situation and get out
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. And I mean, Gangplank can put his own pressure. He's got the range with the Q, right? Just having Karthus come up there, giving him a little bit of a break is nice. So.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. So we were to switch over towards this top lane again. They're going to be trading a little bit more. What's nice, though, is that we're not just seeing wet noodle fights over the top lane.
Yeah.
Two top laners that are looking to fight each other and potentially do some damage to each other. So it's whenever we check into the top lane, it might be nice. So we're seeing currently 1,000 gold lead for the bot boys over here. They, again, got those first 2 kills to start this one off here. And, looking at trying to get Morgana kill you again. But the turret was in the way. That's one of the funniest things about like Zyra or Heimerdinger. It's something to go for a hook, you can just like turret.
Yeah.
if you're fast enough on
wall.
it.
And they scale too, right? So it takes harder and harder to kill once they get up there. So absolutely. It's like, and this is the quality that I love. I love to see these early initiates.
Yeah, here we go. Like
the 1v1s, they're going up straight up. I love that.
Trying to fight for it. Another hook is going to hit onto Morgana, kill you. Iron 4 ADC is looking to follow up with a little bit of damage. He's able to get that W off. They're going to continue pushing more. They don't have summoners to go for a complete all-in again, but that is a good trade and a positive one there for the bot boys. Go Heimerdinger putting on some damage onto Oleg Supreme. Gonna hit him there. Orderly Goose now going for his first gank of the game. He's gonna jump in under the turret, trying to get something. He's gonna get stunned up under turret though and go down real low and have to back off. Well outplayed by Oleg Supreme.
So close, so close. I mean, he lived though, right?
Yeah,
they both lived.
Small margins.
Yeah.
Puglife Yo had that one when Zebra was coming under there and forced out the jungle to get out of there. Basically, both top players saying, "Get out of here! This is our fight. This is our island."
Get out of here. Yeah, this is the most ganks I've seen on top lane.
Yeah,
in
ever.
This early, yeah. Oh, man. They really want those kills up there.
So, unfortunately, we do have another pause going on here. We'll figure out what that's kind of going on. So far from the early action, what we're seeing here is CS leads, kind of universe lead going on for bot boys. Slight lead for Lineage in the top lane, but everywhere else they kind of have the advantage there. As well, of course, those 2 kills are just leading up to a 1,500 gold leads.
Well, it stacks up, right? Stacks on stacks, my friend.
Stacks on stacks.
Stacks on stacks.
What's spicy here, too, is Infernal Drake is the dragon that is up. We're going to see how much priority either team has placed. So far, the junglers have placed a ton of priority in trying to gank over towards the top lane. But what I would like to see in the Lineage guys is that, again, they have the ability to have lane priority in mid and bot just based on their champions that they currently have. So I'm really hoping what I see from them is that they establish that lane priority, push in those lanes, allow to get some vision around the dragon, and maybe get Gragas to sneak that dragon.
I mean, the Infernal Drake will be huge for them. Don't get me wrong, because they have both AP at the bottom lane, so that'll be huge for them to get, right? So they're going to need to prioritize that when it comes up, and I'm sure they're going to be ready for it as well.
Yeah, and the other thing is there's so much damage on the other side of the team too. It's just scary to let the other team out. So I feel like there should be a lot of priority placed on this dragon by both teams, really. So we'll see what they're going to be able to continue to do about that and where they're actually going to place their priority. At the very least, hopefully see some people try to trade for different objectives. Right now we're just seeing the early game stuff. That's just getting some kills and
standard early game stuff. I mean, we got trades up at the top. We got flashes being burned early on. You know, it's going to be a great game. I think. Once the team fights come along, we're going to see some really funny stuff. So
yeah, the scary part is the team that built for late game is the team that's ahead. That's always that is 100% always the scary thing.
Yeah, it is. It gets scarier and scarier as it goes on, right?
Yeah, so Lineage, Mahogany here are going to have to pull the trigger at some point to really try to make a play.
Yeah, for sure.
So as we continue on for this, what would you do? Say, you're behind a little bit. You're on Lineage's team. What do you play these days? You top lane? What are you up to these days?
A top player? Yeah, I'm still a top player.
Yeah, still playing top lane? Okay, yeah. So say you're on the top lane here. Oh, wait, we're actually going to get back into the game. Never mind, I don't have to
here we go. Yeah, there we go. Pause. You know what? Time for theories. Get out of here.
No, we don't have time for theories. Well, okay, there's no current action. I say that as Zebras doesn't make sense.
Yes.
But, okay, let's be real. Say you're the top lane. You're actually the only person on your team right now with any sort of advantage. What are you thinking about as you're kind of going towards this mid game?
Well, okay, so my idea is, I mean, top lane again is an island on its own, but I would maybe look at putting a little bit more pressure in the mid lane, helping out the jungler and the mid laner, just because Vladimir is going to push forward.
Right.
He has a lot stronger wave clear than Heimerdinger, and you can see how aggressive he's getting. So I would probably maybe go for a play in the mid sometime soon, especially with Gangplank. If you can time your barrels properly, should give a lot of damage. But that's the direction I would go. I mean, bot lane, they need to just sit back and farm right now because they're a little bit behind, right? But you can see already Vladimir and Karthus are invading the jungle because they have the numbers.
Yeah, they just we were talking about there, but lane priority, they're getting it on the other side. The bot boys are the ones getting it, so that's a bit of an unfortunate result there. And a lot of that is a fortunate result of the first blood, and then
and it's just a scaling. I mean, it's a scaling battle at this point, right? So,
Sculler is about to spawn up over here near the dragon. Like I said, they're starting to put some priority there. We see pings kind of happening over there. We see people moving over. Ziggs it's kind of being spotted out. Everyone's like, get out of here, Ziggs. We want to establish our vision over here into this dragon. Does the bot boys. So they're going to do that over there. Meanwhile, Oleg Supreme and Pug Life Yo continuing to fight it out over the top lane. Again, Pug Life Yo is doing a great job over here. Being the one
Gangplank's flexing, though. Even though he gave up that first kill, he is not afraid to... He's flexing, though. That's he's 100% taking those trades, and he's pushing him back.
Big hooking by NZB Ninja. You're going to get out to LE Roshi here, but the heal is going to be enough to get them out of there, as well as the ultimate from the Gangplank. Good use of the ultimate to save the bot lane of LE Mahogany. And right now, seeing if they're going to be coming into this. They don't know where the Ziggs is currently. The bot boys don't know where he is, so they're a little bit...
Heimerdinger and Karma got away relatively clean, right? Yeah. So they have a lot of pressure to put on that dragon still.
Yeah. But not knowing where Ziggs was, as I was trying to allude to, was just it convinced them not to all in, because you didn't want Ziggs to kind of come in from behind.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm just going to play this minefield because you're all low now. So it does force them off through there, and there is a vision advantage right now currently over towards the dragon for Mahogany, so we'll see how that translates to. Nice use of pink wards. Look at all over the map when you're on the bottom side there. Lots of pink wards being put up there. Sorry, vision wards. I will forever call them pink wards.
Oh my god, my eyes are terrible. All I see is the white and then the blue strip in the middle and then the red turrets. That's all I see right now.
Fair enough, my dude. Here we go. Some action going here. As we did his hitting hook after hook, and it will lead to another kill for the Iron 4 ADC. Meanwhile, Zebra's game has made his way down here to try to add to it as well. See if they get onto Morgana Kill You. Turrets are farting away and forcing them off of here, though. So Morgana Kill You might be able to survive through this period
The
of time.
cojones on this Heimerdinger, man. Look, he's by himself in a 3v1.
She tries to use the ultimate to get out of there, but she's not going to be able to secure that kill. Zebra's game continues to make the pursuit down here. Iron 4 ADC is going to move up forward. Going to use the ultimate. See if Morgana's got the fancy feet. Tries to go for a dodge. Goes for the flash. Goes for the kill. Beautiful play by Morgana. Kill you. Gives up the kill. But honestly, you were going to die anyway.
I mean, absolutely, right?
Goes for the hand play.
See, that was showing dominance. That's what it was. He was showing dominance. He wanted to know that he wasn't afraid to give himself up for that kill.
The other thing was, NZB Ninja just should have stuck around.
No, he should have walked away. Yeah, but he knew that. He knew that.
But, oh well, at least you got a kill. You got some gold over onto your substitute AD carry right now and Morgana killed you, so able to get that one going.
And you know, I think it's plays like these that are going to help them kind of move a little bit forward because they know that Gangplank's already pushing Jax up at the top, right? So they know they're not worried in that area, so they need to get something. They need to make something happen in the bot and the mid lane right now.
Yeah, they're able to get that kill and kind of trade it a bit. In fact, the CS in the mid lane has kind of evened up at least a little bit there. So good job by the mid laner of Mahogany to be able to bring that with you closer again.
I'll have to take your word on his name because
it's cut off on our screen.
Oh yeah, on the left here. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
we're just gonna use champion names at this point.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, they're really. And then if this bot lane kind of get it closer within parry, the CS has kind of come up close now. Just that 3-kill advantage. If you can get that shutdown onto that Jhin now, you're potentially in a much better shape. You are still down 1,500 gold, but you know.
It's not something you can't make up till later, though.
Yeah,
it's something that's still not big enough.
It's
not a big enough lead that it'll break the game. But I think that Heimerdinger scales really well into the mid game. I would say. I'm not sure.
Looking to the hand here.
Oh boy.
NZB Ninja doing it once again. Morgana kill you in a little bit of trouble. Gonna get that shield. The ultimate's gonna come down onto Morgana kill you. And Karthus out to finish it off. Oh, the mechanics! No. He pressed R.
I mean, they say flash R on Karthus is the best, the best combo, right?
Meanwhile, we're seeing a trade happening over in the top lane. Pug Life Yo is going to use his ultimate to force Oleg Supreme to get off of him there. So good job by Pug Life Yo to pull that one off again. And now he's actually stretching an advantage over into the top lane. So.
I mean, even with Heimerdinger dead, Karma still does a pretty good lane clear. I mean,
going for the steal!
Oh, and the steal!
Beauty steal by Orderly Goose. Gonna get that one down, and he doesn't even lose his life for it. If he can dodge this out here, he's able to get out of there.
He's got. Oh no!
Iron 4 ADC will pick up the kill, but it's a hero's death.
It is a hero's death. Yeah.
To my boy Orderly Goose to get that one down.
It was clean. Did you see how clean it was?
He jumps over, he smites it, and he still has his flash to get out
over.
there.
Yeah.
And, you know, just a little bit of fancier feet. He maybe actually does get out, but like impressive stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, he gave up his life, but I think it was worth fighting for an also.
100%. So like I said. As much as anyone likes.
What's the word? Value.
Value.
Value is the word we're looking for here. It's value.
Much as any team likes the Infernal Drake, it's really scary in the hands of the damage carries on the other side.
Absolutely. So, I mean, especially with the 2 heavy AP at the bottom.
Yeah, it's all good stuff. It does help catch up. Yeah, you're still technically back by 1.6k, but the gold value of that dragon. It increases over time.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's beautiful. And I mean, like I said, good trades here at the top lane in their own little island, their own little place there, so not really too much to worry about from the junglers. Looks like we do have Gragas in the top, I guess by Herald there, yeah.
The one unfortunate thing is that these hurt plays are starting to go down, and never mind that point right now. Yoreki is fighting 1v1 into the mid lane. He's going to use that stasis to try to survive through this and then flash out. So nice play by Yoreki to be able to get it out of there using that stopwatch, and that's what it's for.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't able to take that ignite damage, right? So I think he timed it pretty good.
Yeah, definitely was able to get it out of there. That is big summoners down there, so it'll be interesting to see if there's visitor here. Meanwhile, actually, Orderly Goose is the one to visit the mid lane, but it's a Vladimir.
What I think I love about Nautilus in the bot lane is that he's so big that he could just go into the river and take whatever he wants. You know, it's just his. Because what are you gonna fight him? No, you're not gonna fight him.
It's huge. Meanwhile, Orderly Goose is gonna knock up onto Zebra's game right now. Tries to flash in, tries to go for Yoreki, but a nice ultimate from Orderly Goose is gonna be up to secure a kill. But Karthus things.
Oh, of course.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah, I know, right? It's it's free.
We made the big
That's
outplay.
all it is. It's free.
Press
it's a free kill.
2 kills now over on Karthus. NZB Ninja is going to be able to hit that ultimate as well. Point and click. Get that out there. Roshi's going to try to get out of this situation here.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
He's out in that corner here, but NZB Ninja is just able to walk around now. They're just standing there.
What does he do?
The outplay.
Oh no, the hook. Oh no, he didn't do it.
The flash
and he still flashes.
Iron 4,
Oh
ADC,
my
5,
God.
0-3. Oh.
It was so close.
I think he can
So
get out of
close.
Iron 4 if he tries.
I think so, yeah.
I think he's got the skills to get out of Iron 4.
So close, man.
Yeah.
So
That
close.
was so funny. Like, I'm gonna stand here. I'm not going anywhere.
It was the dramatic build-up. You know, they say Jin is a dramatic character.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
That was anime level dramatic. Okay.
100% beautiful. NZB Ninja is now jumping in onto Orderly Goose. He's low and in the jungle. NZB Ninja will pick up that kill. Meanwhile, Blue Altair is now going to move his attention over onto Ureki. Ureki does have that tower for safety, so he's going to jump over there and be probably fine over this, unless they go for a big dive here.
Man, Vladimir steals so much blood, dude. Did you see how much damage that Q did?
So much blood. Another hook hit by NZB Ninja. He is unreal right now as Zebra's game is going to pick up his 3rd kill of the game. So now we're at this point where like, oh no.
Yeah, now we're starting to get that. We're getting out of control here, right?
Like,
so, I mean, they can hope for a late game Gangplank because I know that late game Gangplank can do a significant amount of damage.
Speaking of which, late game Gangplank, early game Gangplank is just
mid game Gangplank, any Gangplank, alright?
Pug Life Yo picks up the solo kill and goes, get on my back, Mahogany. We're gonna keep going. He's trying to carry them.
He's got barrels for everybody, but they got barrels for days. Okay, they have barrels for days. Between him and Gragas, I think they're okay.
First turret does go down though, however, while that was happening, so that is going to be over to the bot boy side. They're 11-3 kills. They got the first turret. They're sitting pretty happy. All they've really had is that like dragon stolen away from them.
Yeah.
Be the only thing
and I mean that dragon could be the difference though, right? So that could be the difference coming later.
The tough part is like a lot of the Infernal Drake doesn't matter to live. But if you're so far behind, then it just doesn't matter at all.
At all, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it's a tough one. I don't know what the next Drake is. We'll see what. Ends up spawning there. But
is it supposed to be like on the screen somewhere?
No, in the spectator you have to like scroll through it. But
oh, you have to scroll. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, hello table.
But something like, honestly, another hook speaking off the Morgana to tell you, NCP Ninja just doesn't miss.
I mean, they didn't even need the Karthus mechanics.
Yeah, you need the Karthus mechanics to help out there.
Oh, and here we go.
She's trying his best to dodge this one out. Boom, 2
clean.
hits.
It's clean.
3 hits.
Oh.
Doesn't even need the 4th. Jin is godlike. He's 7-0-3 now.
He's worth a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
That's
the one win conditioning kind of like you need to shut down this shit.
I have to.
You get the shutdown. There's 1,000 gold worth of shutdown.
And I've noticed that it shows how much they're worth now too.
Yeah,
so
it's neat.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
So we'll see what they're going to be able to pull up there if they're able to get that kill. So they're down 6,000 gold.
Okay, now we're pretty significant. All right.
They're tied in Infernal Drake, so that difference is. It's scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the best of the bottom of the barrel matchup over here, but
I mean everything's evened out, I think, except for the gold, right?
Yeah,
that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. All right, since when does gold matter in League of Legends?
Yeah, it's stupid.
I don't even need to farm. Okay,
yeah,
I just let the minions kill themselves.
Exactly. Here we go, Pug Life Yo looking for the 1v1 play. Oleg Scream's gonna try to spin up there, try to get a stun up going here, but Pug Life Yo does tons of damage. Oof. Let's just continue to prove it there. He's gonna jump from there. The ultimate comes down. Get out of that.
It solidifies
Pug Life Yo 1v1 opportunity makes it happen. He's the one saving grace right now here for LE Mahogany. He's really trying his best to pull Cena to it.
Gangplank, I believe, is on fleek. Is that what they say these days?
Yeah,
is on fleek
that
or
is
fire? I like that one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
they're fire.
Hot fire. Meanwhile, speaking of hot fire, NZB Ninja hits another hook, but Orderly Goose is right here to answer up as well. They're trying to put him on damage, but he's a tanky boy now, and they're not able to chunk him down. Basically,
I think I successfully showed my age, right? I think I'm pushing 30 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I was making Charles in Charge references earlier.
Are you serious?
I showed my age.
How old are you?
Don't worry about it. They're gonna look.
You're young forever. You're young forever, Johnny. Don't worry.
We talked about my receding hairline already.
Yeah.
And here we go. 4-man party bot is happening. Gangplank is trying to slowly come over here.
Man.
Does not have the ultimate to use use that to join in. But here comes Blue Altair. Can dive on that tower because he just doesn't care. Card's always going to come down as well. Double kill's going to come through. Jay's going to be able to pick up one for himself as well, and trying to get over onto Year's Pug Life Yo, trying to at least answer back some of this. Trying to get over there. Yureki's going to use his ultimate, but it's going to be a complete whiff. Pug Life Yo is now trying to flash out of there, but Yureki will pick up one kill and at least answer that one. So in the end, it will be a 3-for-1 in favor of Bot Boys.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for Mahogany, man. They're sitting on the.
They're at the point in the game right now that this Bot Boys team could just like YOLO in anytime.
Oh yeah, for sure,
like
absolutely.
That dive on their tower, they could have went to the second.
Yeah, 100%. At this point, like they honestly could just leave Jax to his doing up top there, and and I mean, what are they going to worry about, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that does damage right now to them is Gangplank. You know, he's the scariest one on the team at the moment.
Yeah,
so
and the one unfortunate thing about like his 1v1 plays he was making earlier, he was using his ult to make those happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he doesn't have it. He was not having it.
It removes the map of like the map threat, right?
Yeah.
So.
Here we go, trying to get this Rift Herald before the 20-minute mark. Trying to make sure they can get it. I think they're going to have enough damage to be able to get that through, so they're going to also be using that to try to finish up this game. Yeah, they definitely have enough damage to finish that off before the timer goes off. Gangplank ult is going to try to sneak and steal it.
Just helped him out.
Yeah.
He thought he'd be a nice guy and be like, hey. Well, let me give you a hand here, guys.
It seemed like it's almost 20. I don't want to get.
Yeah. Let's speed this up a little bit here. That's what he's saying. Let's just speed this up a little bit.
So again, Gangplank ult not going to be up for the next big team fight, which will likely be around where they're going to use this for Terra. So that's a bit scary as a proposition for Mahogany there. So maybe should have saved that ultimate, but. He's just trying. Flash comes up for Yureki. Another big cooldown is now going to be taken up. The Goose whiffs there on the Flash. I forget what that move is called, but the Flash dive for him. Nice. Jonya's going to get that down there. There he go. Uses the ultimate to try to bring him back into this, but Blue Altair
still slippery Vlad, man. That's a slippery Vlad.
Oh, he kind of ran into that last snowball, though. He's going to try to jump back in here, try to finish off Orderly Goose. He's going to go low, but it might not be enough. Meanwhile, a fight is happening over in the top lane. Pug Life Yo is trying to stay alive over here, but it might not be worth it. There goes the Rift Herald. It's going.
He needs a little bit more vitamin C.
Little more vitamin C, not enough for that. Enough of those oranges to get away from all of that altogether. They're now onto this inhibitor turret, and they are able to take out the Rift Herald finally. But it's a lot of damage done to the one lane that was originally winning.
Yeah, I think that they needed to let Gangplank know where the game was, you know? He was getting a little too aggressive, so we need to show you how this game is going to go. So he just decided to take all 3 towers in the top lane there.
Yeah, all his. So here we go now. The Baron is up. Normally, right at the 20-minute mark, you're not necessarily thinking against the reduced, but look how far ahead right now they are. They can afford to do it as long as they've established the right vision for it, which they have. There's some big wards going on in here. They're being cleared out now, but they can kind of reestablish this vision and really set up for it. So at least they're doing their diligence right now.
On the vision, yeah. I mean, even if they're not, you know, the game's not going in their favor, they can still practice good habits, right? You don't want to start breaking bad habits even if you're losing. So it's good to see that.
Blue Altair uses his ultimate there, trying to get onto the Heimerdinger. But they'll survive past that. Meanwhile,
that's 3 Infernal Drakes, yeah.
That's just kind of not fair.
This is going to make a big difference. I think this is when it starts to really make a big difference,
that's
right?
A ton of damage that'll be in their ultimate to try to get it, but not going to be stolen. It's going to be out of there. Mahogany kill you is now going to be jumped on. Zebra's game is going to pick up his 4th kill of the game. And now I believe they're just going to walk over to Baron.
Yeah, I think between the Nautilus and the Vladimir, I think that they're pretty safe to do the Baron with no Heimerdinger, so yeah. I think it would be a good call at this point.
Yeah, right now they're just clearing out the vision. They're going to get that crab rather, and they're right there available to do for it. They do see that Gangplank did show towards the bot side. I believe teleport probably still available for Gangplank. Not sure off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit. If Vladimir decides to stay in the bottom, I think that'll be a little bit of a tougher matchup for Gangplank, just because I mean he's been pretty fed and he does hurt.
He does hurt a whole lot. So Goose over there is trying to establish vision, trying to make sure they're not doing it, and they're not. So good for them right there right now. Meanwhile, they're pushing into towards the mid lane. It might be a little bit spicy here as NCB Ninja has made his way over here. They are trying to use those knockbacks to kind of get him out of here. Puglife, meanwhile, and Blue Altier are fighting here 1v1, but Blue Altier, like I said, is pretty strong right now. Meanwhile, Yoreki is trying to use his ultimate to try to get out of the situation. Oleg Supreme instead will just pick up a kill. Another kill will go over to Zebra's game as well. Everyone is backing out now. Potentially going to do the Baron. 3 members down for Lineage. Yeah, they're going to start that Baron now as Blue Altier is continuing to push. He's actually even proxying the wave right now. Gragas is nowhere near you. He's not going to see this. You see them over there.
So we have Mahogany on the blue side, and we have, what's their team name again?
Bot Boys.
The Bot Boys?
Bot Boys Club. Bot Boys Club.
Bot Boys Club. Okay. So triple B.
Triple double BBC.
Bot Boy. Oh, BBC. Oh. Okay, I get it now. All right. It just clicked. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we have BBC and we have Mahogany. All right, okay.
LEM, which is not as funny.
Which
one?
one?
Acronym.
Oh, yeah. Not really. Lem?
Lem.
No. We'll stick with BBC. Okay.
We'll
Just stick with one side. One side, only one side gets acronyms here. Okay. But BBC is in the driver's seat. All right. BBC is pushing forward and going to what's the right word to use here? Push into the base. Okay. So you can see that they're very, very aggressive and they have the resources to do it. Right. So why not?
We're going to kill you with a nice little escape there at the very least, but turret is going to go down. But Iron 4 ADC trying to just blind ult and YOLO get him. I appreciate the effort.
I don't want you in this area is what I want. I want you to move away from here, okay? Let's corral you to the middle.
Puglife Yo also used his ultimate there too as well to try to force Iron 4 ADC off of his ultimate. So did do that as well, but now it's not available for the real main fight. Yoreki is going to go down low. Here is this card that's ultimate.
Wait, did he flash? He didn't flash. He only killed one guy.
What a loser.
Should have flashed hard.
He's going to pick up another kill here.
Yeah.
They're going to go continuing on past the base. They don't care. Blue Altair is going to pick up one more here. They're just diving deep. They're really going for it. Puglife Yo's going to go down. Double kill is going to come through. And they're going to get another one. That's going to be the ace for not one dead on the other side. And they're just going to push in the rest of the lanes because they were 3v5ing.
3v5. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
fair.
BBC here is thrusted for the win, right? So they're thrusting into the base for the win. I love it.
BBC is going straight down the middle.
I'm a big fan of them. You know what?
Yeah.
I really like that. I really like the team comp that they had laid out. They had a plan.
Yeah.
They were a man with a plan. Men with a plan.
Yeah.
You know, and they did it. It was beautiful.
They're going to get this mid turret. They're going to get this mid inhibitor. Bot turret's being pushed out by the Jax as well. Oleg Supreme will get this inhibitor as well, potentially. Orderly Goose and Yoreki are here to try to defend it, but it looks like it's going to be taken down now, so there's that inhibitor. The base is being in shatters right now. Lineage is trying to defend it as much as they can. They're going for it now. Roshi's going to go down low. Iron 4 ADC will pick up his 12th kill of the game. As the spike kind of continues on, Yoreki's going to go down. Double kill comes through now for him. Jack's going to pick up another kill as Oleg Supreme gets on to Puglife Yo. Flash comes through for NCB Ninja. Goes for the flash in, going to get a triple kill over into the Jhin. There's only the one member left. That's Orderly Goose. He's going to hang out in the base. Not going to give up the Quadra. Maybe he tries to give it up. Who knows? Blue Altier trying to get at least one kill on him, but you know, he healed up for a lot of life instantaneously, and he's going to go down. That's going to be the base. That's going to be the ace, and that's going to be a win for the Bot Boys.